Again, it's the mainline games. Which one has the best story, or ranking the stories, because it's not even a best of, it's just ranking where the stories go. I'm gonna come out and say it. I think all the classic games go right into B tier.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah, because I mean, it's fucking Sonic 1 is Stop Robotnik, Sonic 2 Stop Robotnik with friends, Sonic CD Stop Yourself, Sonic 3 and Knuckles Stop Robotnik with Knuckles, and Mania is just Stop Robotnik but in 4K. Like that's really where like all 5 of them bitches can go for real.
Stop Robotnik 1080p widescreen.
Right, yeah. Stop Robotnik with HD pixels, upscaled CD sequel soundtrack.
Right. Featuring T-Lopes.
I mean,
and I argue with that.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's not that those aren't bad plots. That's just, you know,
what they are.
The basis of this fucking universe is just, hey, that's what's happening. Hey, but run through these, beat Eggman at the end.
It is what it is.
Right.
So then, are we putting like the Game Gear games? Because I see those are on there.
They are, but like
B or C too. Like, or are we just not adding those?
I'm not even adding them bitches. In all honesty, yeah, I don't have the portable games either.
I wanted to say that 3 Knuckles should go in like bottom A or a top B.
Why?
Because you got multiple perspectives. You got a fucking twist villain type deal from Knuckles' standpoint. Well, from Knuckles' story, it's like after shit. So he has to go through all this stuff again because the island's fucking in trouble again, and then you stop Mecha Sonic and everything while Sonic and Tails are already gone and stuff like that. So I'd say it should go, just because a lot of work went into it. I say it should go like, if we're doing this, the top of the tiers or whatever.
That's fair. Nah.
No.
We're right there.
The bottom.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Nothing goes under 1.
Oh, I can't even see the screen. Hold on. Is it? Are you streaming it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Word.
Don't tell me that new system not working.
Honestly, bro, because I don't care where you put 3, because then we'd have to do the micro shit with all the other ones. And
but that was the best one. That was the best one, so we can leave it there.
That was the best. Okay. Oh yay!
Mania has fucking T-Lopes, man. You're wrong.
CD has a wider color palette. L.
CD has the best level design. Y'all just got at the game.
Yeah, skill issue. Right. Cuck.
That's my favorite take.
Adventure. I'm willing to hear debates. I'm not even gonna throw it where I want to throw it. I'm willing to hear dissenting opinions.
Yes.
I love adventure.
You know there's a tier above S, right?
No, put it in that one.
Peak fiction
whatever
tier.
The highest one is.
No, put it in S. Put it in S. I think it goes in S. I think Adventure 2 is a peak fiction.
Or they could both be peak fiction.
No.
Yes.
Just no. Damn. Crazy.
I'm doing the Sonic video, so
I really do. I agree with Ed's sentiments, just because like fucking big. like that nigga does nothing narratively and is just there to flex the fact that Sega made pro bass fishing games at one point in time.
His frog is important to the plot, therefore he's important.
Frog.
Associated with frog.
Like, you don't understand, man. If Big is not there to balance out Froggy's dark energy, the world would collapse upon itself. Economies would crumble, pestilence, famine.
Exactly. The 4 horsemen would ride again.
It's really an Atlas can't shrug situation.
And that's all because of Big.
But Yoko Taro do the Big the Cat game. It was real crazy.
Yeah. And then SA2, obviously peak fiction. Did everything Adventure did, but everything mattered. So obviously fucking peak fiction as far as the story goes.
Yeah.
And Big was still there.
And Big was still there.
It was still there, yeah.
Mid-Rose. That's really just like, it's really just stop fucking Eggman as a team, as a unit.
There's a lot in there
Revenge plot.
for Shadow's character.
Nigga, that is one of 12 characters.
Hold on. I don't mean that it's not fire.
I don't really like the controls in it.
So we talking about the story, not the
We're not
controls.
talking about that. We talking about the story. Don't
Like-
let the gameplay justify
So-
how I feel about the story.
So is Shadow's, and this is like, y'all niggas know how I feel about Shadow. I fucking love Shadow, but is Shadow's character arc enough to put this shit above anything in B tier, or even in B tier?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
it is a solid B tier. I'm not because Shadow's part in it is so small. That's what makes me say I don't think it can go above that. But just the plot with Metal Sonic is also elevated for me. I'm not saying it has to go in A or above A, but it is at least B tier.
I'd say put it in A because we got Metal Sonic attention, and also back to Shadow. We got like the reasoning why Shadow is even in this fucking game because he fucking died. And then
He didn't though.
Somebody ever tells me that Neo Metal Sonic is not the hypest shit ever, you're lying to yourself.
Nah.
And you
his
should
execution. Watch the cutscenes again. I won't say play the game again. Watch the cutscenes again.
I thought it is like
He had a really. He succeeded in getting everybody in one spot, so he can be like,
I'm gonna kill you
all here to
niggas.
kill the fuck out of all of y'all niggas. Yeah.
He just got unlucky that they also gathered the chaos.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nigga.
No team specifically went out of their way to get them. They just found them along the way.
We had them. The power of friendship.
That man was like, if only we got the emeralds, and then Cream pulls out like 5, and he's like, huh? Oh, right. Y'all just be picking them shits up.
Right. It's like picking up rocks in the park for them niggas.
Right.
Like,
Ooh, arrowhead.
so like Metal Overlord is gas. That was a fun ass boss fight.
Yes. I do wish that we had a boss fight with just him in his Neo Metal form. But that being said, that doesn't mean what we got isn't still fire.
Musa, you gotta save that for Frontiers 2, nigga. Could you imagine like, oh my god, nigga, 2160p Sonic, that's a Dante versus Virgil fight. That shit is like pure Devil May Cry. Now I'm sad because I don't know if that's gonna happen in Frontiers 2.
That would be so fucking cool too.
Best fight, best boss fight in the series, easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
By surprise, I can go super too. I'm gonna come. That's what's gonna happen.
It'll be like the fight in it'll transition into the sky and shit.
Yeah.
It'll just be Bayonetta 2 combat.
Yeah, man. It's fucking, it's DMC, but with Goku and Vegeta. Shit is amazing. Shadow the Hedgehog. The last 9 minutes of this game are the only thing that matters.
The first 2 minutes and the last 9.
And the last
9.
yeah, the last 9. If you know, you know.
Somebody's actually gone through and like put together what the most accurate timeline is
For the
storyline.
Shadow?
Yeah. And it's like neutral. It's like neutral hero or something.
Yeah, I mean, because like the funny thing is like niggas always throw out like, oh, this game has like 286 endings. Yeah, but I'm like, you only need 10 to get the fucking final ending. Why the fuck would you do the other ones past that? Cut that out.
To get the fucking, to do all the missions and shit, get all the ranks or whatever.
Bro, there's no clout in that, man. This was before like trophies were a thing. So like you just did that just to say you had no time.
I'm be mad as fuck if we get a Shadow remaster on modern consoles, which means I might have to
You might
do
have
what I did when I was a kid and show niggas that you know what I'm saying?
Is that you have no life?
you might have to get mad because we gonna get that shit before we get rush ports.
Yeah, of course. No one's second.
So,
but Shadow's story was man.
I think it goes here.
Shadow didn't need to happen.
Yeah, it really didn't. Like, because I that's why
it didn't need to happen, because it did. It didn't need to happen the way it happened.
Yeah, because I was like, I can't say the shit's like story wise. I can't say like the shit does nothing because again, first 2 minutes, last 9 are like imperative to the character arc, but them fucking 20 plus in between. Just
I will say that 100%. If they had kept, or if the game did not have that ending system,
right,
people will probably think that game is like
way better,
an 8 and 9 out of 10. Yeah,
the story would have been better too, like
because they laugh that he has a gun, and they don't say anything else about it except for, oh, I hate all these endings.
The most I can say is
very rarely hear people complain about the actual gameplay.
Because there's better heroes.
Yeah.
Like,
it's more controls, like better controls and physics.
Yeah, like everything bad about Shadow is almost exclusively in the writing and the plot. Outside of those first 2 minutes in the last 9. Like almost everything.
Like all we needed to know was Shadow's DNA from like alien niggas that come to the fucking
Black Doom. Black.
We heard nothing about them or reference. They didn't even get reference in 06.
Goku.
Nope.
Or rather, Goku.
Like, nothing in 06, and then like Sonic Team pretending like Shadow didn't exist for the next how many like games. And then we got a reference in Frontiers to the Black Aliens.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's firmly C tier. I'm gonna drop a hot take, honestly. With 06. I'm gonna make the argument that shit goes there.
It does. It does.
Was not expecting anybody to agree with that shit.
No, like all of us have been saying. Oh, what's up, Musa?
No, what?
I was gonna say, like, we've all been saying this game is fine aside from the controls, the physics, just everything. The music's good.
Right,
voice acting.
Everything's good, but the fucking gameplay.
Yeah, like everything's fine. The music's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Bro.
White Acropolis is still heat. I don't know how the fuck that nigga Otani made that shit and like still had more to go. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, Sonic 3K and Knuckles not on S rank.
Nah.
Okay, I gotta leave.
Yeah, get out.
So check this out. I convinced them to move it to top of B.
Fair
I
enough.
didn't know we were doing Papa Ranks at first, so yeah.
That's the only game we're doing.
I was about to say it's the only one because Jarvis, you missed this, but I explained the lineage of the classic games with like just stop Robotnik with a friend, stop Robotnik with more colors, stop Robotnik. Well, Sonic 3 is stop Robotnik and Knuckles, S3K is stop Robotnik and Knuckles, and Mania is stop Robotnik in HD.
I mean, that's fair,
But why Sonic Heroes above all of that?
Because the
Neo,
story is
Metal
pretty.
Sonic, and Shadow's Mystery.
No, yeah. Put that back. Put that back.
There we go. Now we're trending.
Loki, think, put it at top of B if you want. It's like the story. I like a good revenge plot. Fuck you, Dad. Also, I'm killing all you niggas. That's what it is.
Right. Everybody getting pack watching.
A pack watch.
But yeah, Sonic 06 for sure S tier, man. Secret Rings. I want to hear. Oh wow, really? Who here has played Secret Rings?
I've played Secret. I've never finished Secret Rings just because I don't own it myself. But
Say what you want about the gameplay, but the storybook games had really good stories.
Yeah, Black Knight was cool.
I don't know if I would say they were S tier stories, but they were really good.
So what are you mostly judging this based off, gameplay or story?
It's all of these are story.
Definitely.
Okay.
Gameplay.
It's like, nigga, you think I'd have 06 and S tier if we were talking about gameplay? It's like the worst. That's like the worst part of that fucking game.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess if we're talking about story, I guess you can put it in like B tier.
I think it's above B tier. I mean, it's really just 1,000 Nights, but with Sonic World, and like the way that shit ended up going towards the end with like, haha, I have trapped you. Nah, JK, new form. Like that shit was heat.
Wasn't it like at the end? Wasn't it just like, I killed your brother? Don't cry about it. Here's like 500 napkins. I ain't dealing with this, and then he dipped. I didn't play the game.
God.
It's like, yeah, that's a really close synopsis. Cope. Sonic and the secret cope. That's where Blue Rat comes from, bro. We can't put that shit in fucking B.
As a self-contained plot, I'm gonna say A.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that shit's A. I'm not arguing with niggas about Unleashed. Black Knight.
Wait, hold on. I want to say something.
What do you want to say, bro?
I specifically like that Secret Rings reveals to us that Sonic has a house.
I mean, he also had one in Shuffle.
Yeah, but it's Shuffle.
I mean, yeah, but we're not counting Shuffle seriously.
I don't think Sega counted the house if it only appeared like once or twice in that 30-year span.
I mean, we've only seen Donkey Kong's house. What?
I just think it's a funny idea to say Sonic travels everywhere, but still has.
But has a house.
Sonic to have a house. To sit down and read a good book.
Sonic and a day of yard work.
Sonic pays property tax.
All he does is like spin dash.
I mean, he's got all the rings.
You're right.
The villain is fucking Metal Sonic with a hat that just grabs him and shakes him upside down and knocks all his rings out.
Dog, you didn't tell me Metal Sonic worked at the IRS.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
You know how all the rings be flying at you in Casinopolis?
Same
Right.
shit.
I was thinking that.
Metal Sonic.
The claw machine that picks you up, just shakes your ass.
shake the shit out of him.
Metal Sonic works for the Department of Agriculture.
We've come to collect.
Metal
I
Sonic.
don't have anything right now. Dangle him.
Yeah, fuck him up. Black Knight can go right next to Secret Rings. Like, both of those are really well done.
Night is us.
Really?
I am.
From a gameplay comparison, yeah, but
I don't know about that either.
I don't know, man.
I did play Black Knight, and I remember the story, and it was some more like Sonic just doing the teachings about life and how you should just say fuck it, just live your life.
Did you want to put
Die.
that shit in S because Knuckles actually tried to commit suicide?
For the
Yes.
memes.
No. That's funny to think about, so I'm gonna say yes.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like,
Stop that.
Killing myself.
brother,
I'm
like,
gonna protect the
getting
egg
rid of the
island.
problem.
It's
I can't do it, neither can you.
Sonic, I can't take it anymore.
like seeing that shit at the tender age of fucking 18. I'm just like, hey, yo, he just like me for real.
Niggas was in they hat with this one in they bag.
Right. That nigga Knuckles was in the fucking trenches, man.
Man, I'm going
Colors.
Oh boy. What is it? Oh, no.
It's story. No, it's story, not the writing, not the dialogue. It's
you know
the
what?
story.
Well, shit, like, if that's the
Put that
case, just
shit in
stop.
no.
Damn.
It's the same as the classic games, because you just stop and Robotnik.
But I have to listen to him talk.
No copy. Hold on. I'm gonna get
Why not
real
just put
close.
it in-
No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me.
That's part of the writing. The best part of that writing.
I would probably just put it like above Sonic the Hedgehog, because while it's just stop Robotnik, it does have like some type of depth.
Very, very little. It's like as deep as a puddle.
Yeah, edgy.
It's back to the roots, like environmental activism. Save the life of the fucking life forms of the fucking the critters. I don't know. Aliens.
My story is like what the Genesis era had.
Dude, for the new generation, and I hated it. Gen Z doesn't deserve shit.
Fuck.
Critters.
Gotta do it.
The Sonic 4s. Bro, it's basically the classic games redux.
But worse somehow.
Put
I'm
that
gonna-
shit in C.
Damn, nigga. The plot
You know
is
what?
literally the same as these.
I don't care.
Okay, put
Look,
episode
your bias
one.
for yourself, Musa.
Episode 1 in C, episode 2 in at bottom of B.
Fair.
Yeah.
Generations.
Fucking.
Also stop Robotnik, but
I don't care.
Robotnik.
It's not Robotnik, but with two Sonics.
I was honestly gonna make the argument for A or higher, really, because I like the concept of like, hey, something is destroying all the timelines. Y'all gotta stop that shit.
Yeah. Good
That's the
timeline.
case.
Fucking
All
good timeline arc.
timeline.
Hmm?
Did maybe below Sonic and the Black Knight?
Musa, what the fuck did you just say to me?
You heard me.
I didn't. Like, you were getting talked over. I caught like the last 4 words, but it was enough for me to gather the context, and I want you to repeat it.
All one timeline.
Shut up, nigga.
Oh,
Shut up.
so
That's my response to you.
If we put it in A, put Mania up there with it. Because it's time travel and dimensional shenanigans.
No,
And that's a really good. It's the same shit, but more. What are you talking about?
no,
Why not?
nah.
Man, we ain't on Twitter doing
Wait,
that.
we're putting it above Black Knight and Secret Rings?
I'm definitely putting that shit above Secret Rings for sure.
No, there you go. That's what you should have done.
Yeah, like that's what I meant to do. But like, I'm definitely putting that shit above Secret Rings. For sure. That game, oh my god, nigga, the trauma attached to this game.
Don't even ask. Put it in on.
I didn't even.
Put it there.
Oh, that's why you said that. I was about to say, like, I thought you were talking about Secret Rings. I was like, brother, are you high?
I can't even get a word in, huh?
Just
Damn,
put the
alright.
next to
You
it
can.
on.
You can.
Put the next to it
No,
on.
no,
You can't- nah.
We're judging it by its story. No. We're judging it by its story.
We are.
But with that logic, a majority of them
Sorry.
actually start Robotnik.
Yeah.
Stop Robotnik and the Monstars. It's stop Robotnik and the Monstars, then stop the Monstars, and then stop Robotnik.
But
Sonic the Hedgehog and Space Jam
the
crossover.
characters are so out of character.
Oh, there it is. There's that quote. There's that Sonic Twitter quote.
Yeah, but this time it's being.
It's
used,
true.
bro.
It's 100% true though.
But it's literally true though.
And
Like I will give you Saturday morning antics with Sonic colors, and Generations is a celebration, so it can be as meta as it wants. But Lost
I
World,
would hate to be in
What tells acting
1997
like that?
because that's all we had.
yeah, I would have hated that shit. Well, y'all was in the trenches. God damn.
That's crazy.
We had to settle for Sonic
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Underground.
I tried to go back and watch that stuff as a kid, and I went, "Wow, this is
I can't.
this is not good."
I
Cool.
tried to, but I mean, bro, what's
That
up?
nigga Ken Penders made a career out of it.
These niggas couldn't even splurge on fucking voice actors. They were all the same person.
Jaleel fucking White.
Cause I was gonna say
You said
fucking
Rage? Did you say Rage?
no.
I
Fuck
said,
out of
man,
here.
What was you about to say?
I was gonna say I was gonna say C, but that nigga Musa just hates this game so much.
I was gonna say C as well because the writing does piss me off throughout the game. But like, come on, it's below. Put it below Shadow.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like nigga. This episode
Ain't
1
no
is gonna
way.
be at the bottom of whatever fucking tier it's in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ain't no way episode 1's story is better than Lost.
Fucking Lost
You know
World.
what? I'll give you that as long as you don't put Forces in C. There's no way you put Forces in C. There's
I like
no way.
I like the premise of I like what Forces was supposed to do, but the way the shit was executed, I nah.
Bad.
Hey man, so Eggman beat the strongest nigga on the planet, and instead of taking over the planet, he fucking emoted on Sonic while he was in jail. Nah, fam, I ain't going for that shit at all. I ain't going for that shit at
Did the
all.
Fortnite Ninja dance.
Right, on top of that shit, Infinite, which is like peak design, but holy shit, the character is Broly. It's fucking Broly all over again. Yeah, Musa, I said it. What's up, nigga?
At least Broly was more interesting. I'm just saying.
Kakarot. Kakarot.
Right.
That
He had
motherfucker had.
dialogue.
That motherfucker had 20 lines. He had 20 lines in the whole movie, and 13 of them bitches were Kakarot.
Which Broly are y'all talking about, man?
Z Broly.
We talking about Z.
Aside from aesthetics, like he was kind of just
Kakarot.
TFS, yeah, TFS did it already for us. He just
Kakarot.
started saying Kakarot when he got big. All
Kakarot.
he could say.
Carrot.
I mean, I like Broly, the legendary 21 chromosome Saiyan.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
21 seconds.
Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 consecutive hours.
Shut up.
Oh man. But yeah, but you should. I think you should go below Shadow.
Oh God.
We don't need to move it. It already is.
You know, he's technically right.
Y'all put Lost World Story above it.
Yes.
The overarching plot, yes. The dialogue, no.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, I don't care that much
I
about
mean,
it.
Made me
out of all of
compromise. I
them,
won't
which
compromise
one
on
where
this one.
like where Eggman wins for like the first half of the game?
Right.
They could have done a lot more about it, but
Again,
you
like
said, the premise was great.
Eggman just has like zero follow through. Like Adventure Eggman was the most dangerous fucking Eggman, and we never got that again. Like you could have killed him in Unleashed. You trapped Super Sonic. How the fuck do you go back from that?
I'm talking graph. They really did irreparable damage to these characters, bro.
That was
This
like,
was like
man.
Eggman from like that, like Archie comics or like SA2 era Eggman, like he would have wasted no fucking time with a lot of shit.
Oh no, at all. Like Adventure Eggman was like an actual fucking villain. Like classic Robotnik was just like a nigga that wanted, dumb shit. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take over shit, I'm gonna take over this land so I can build an amusement park. It's like, nah, I need you niggas dead. So much so that I'm willing to blow up the fucking planet to do it. Get out of here. You caught Supersonic and Unleashed, didn't do nothing with it. You caught the nigga in Forces, didn't do nothing with it.
90s aesthetic, Eggman was the shit. So yeah.
It's still crazy how he had a whole extra plot. He said, yeah, go ahead. I know what you're gonna do. Come to my space station. Come to my space station.
No, this is crazy. I just thought about it. He built all that shit just to do a fucking gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
He planned that shit. He knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Peak villain. That's my goat.
He's nothing but a man who learns of his mistakes.
that's my goat.
The end of Unleashed was a Sonic game that we didn't get because Sonic had all the emeralds and shit and it was in space. It was the final fight.
Honestly, we got a prequel to Unleashed. That shit would be fire.
Nah.
Get the fuck out of that.
Nah.
Oh, what's that?
I need HD Rush. Yeah.
HD is update the models.
Yeah. I need that. I need Rush to get the Mania treatment. No cap. I would play Rush in any capacity, but like having that shit updated to 2023 would just like blow my absolute entire dick off.
I only fuck with it if it's stylized sprites like with Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, or like the 3D models are actually great.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, hell, they can do it.
They can, like, they just need to
it'll be just okay with a port.
I'm not gonna lie, if they just upscale the models for Rush, I'd be satisfied with that too.
That too, actually.
As long as they don't change it, because
If anything would Rush, if they were to make like a
Sonic model.
if they make a port of Sonic Rush, I would like them to just put it all in one screen. I mean, they don't really have much of a choice.
Right. Because I mean, like, that's, in all honesty, that's what the emulator does. Like, it makes everything one screen. It's like the camera's adjusted to compensate for it as well, so it's not like you're looking at like a big ass block on the bottom half of the screen and then platforming on the top half.
I mean, that's true, but like the dual screen really just focus on like the camera. So it's like if they do like a port and whatnot, they just have it all focused to just one screen.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit heat. Shit gas. Peak tears. Peak tears.
I'm gonna actually say not peak.
Yeah, I know. I know you were, nigga.
But
I don't care.
How fucking dare you?
I'm not gonna say that it's lower than
I mean, Eggman is a father figure?
I would say
it got a steelbook, Musa.
What? Do you know how many things have a steelbook? I'm pretty sure if
Sonic game.
Unleashed and 06 came out 6 years later, they would have steelbooks.
But guess what?
Yeah,
they didn't, so they don't.
They didn't. Yeah. So by that logic, it stays in people.
Got 'em.
I'm kidding. I mean,
For-
You know what? Now I'm thinking about it.
You know the only...
Sonic Forces came out in the era of like steelbook.
Yeah, it did. I have it.
They didn't. Wait. Did it come with stickers or some shit? What is that?
It came with a PlayStation 4 cover and a controller cover. It's still like I have the box somewhere in my room, and I didn't even realize that it came with those things until I was opening it up to go trade the shit in, and I was like, huh. Neat. Glad I never opened that. Glad I never put that shit on my consoles.
You open it and you get that new like game smell.
Yeah, like bro, these bitches are still shiny. Like that's how long they've been in that case for 6 years.
Oh man.
Fuck. What about that off you, my guy?
I still got it.
Oh, you do? Bet.
Yeah.
Easy.
Right.
All right. But where did you think it goes, Musa? Because you were objecting to Peak Fiction, in all seriousness.
Bottom of S, top of A.
That's fine.
That's fair.
That's fine, because No, because this story is nothing. Like, we got good Eggman shit, but it's nothing compared to Adventure 2, even Unleashed.
I think that we, or at least with me, I had to put my bias aside because those games have multiple playable characters, and that's the only reason I would put those stories over Frontiers. Like, Frontiers is way more, in my opinion, way more coherent of a story than 06 was, because like a lot of the time travel shit can be explained out of the story or like doesn't make sense for the timeline of the story, but that's not what this video is about. With Adventure, it's like, you know, you got 6 stories that are all interwoven, so obviously there's just more there. But as far as like a singular fucking video game story, like, it's like there's nothing that I would really compare Frontiers to, in all honesty, in the rest of the series.
Yeah.
I think the problem is, comparatively, when you look at what we've gotten recently, Frontiers sticks out a lot in both it being unique and going back to where we should have been.
Right. Yeah.
And then when you compare it to where we were, it's not that it lacks, but it's still completely different. It's in a very unique spot.
No. And like
it's the type of storytelling which keeps me from saying, oh, it's peak, but it's still completely better than anything we've had in the 10 plus years.
Yeah.
So with that,
which is also unfair because that's also still not a high bar.
So with that, when the DLC comes out and if they expand the story, would that change your opinion, or would that still be the same?
Like with the DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the extra characters.
My opinion can easily go up. Like,
yeah.
I don't think that it's bad by any means. I just feel like it doesn't do enough for me because I feel like we should have already been here.
Yeah. And like, I get it. That is a stance to take, but again, the fact that we weren't, and the fact that we could have easily stayed where we were, and that we didn't, is why I put the shit so high. Cause I was like, nigga, after like what the last after Colors, niggas turning on Generations, Lost World, Forces, we could have easily got another like meh ass fucking story. Easily could have got one, but we didn't. And it's like you say, it's like, my opinion cannot go down. And I think that says a lot, because if I look at any of these other games we have at A or higher for longer than like 20 minutes, I could easily change my opinion and drop some of these, every single one. But I don't think there's anything that I could look at more critically than I already have in Frontiers and say, yeah, you know what, that should go down.
Right. Like unless they, for me, like Sonic stories work really well when you have multiple characters, because you get different perspectives and different like tidbits that weren't in the previous campaign you played through. And it's been like that since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So I hope they really add a lot of extra like seasoning with these playable characters, and it's not just drop Tails, Knuckles, and Amy in the same shit and just run around the same maps and like do the same stuff.
I mean, I don't expect them niggas to build 3 entirely unique experiences as far as just like gameplay flow and stages go. Like, niggas will probably have like their own mission on whatever island they were on or whatever island they were trapped to. That's how I think it's gonna be handled. Anything different from that, I'm gassing. Like, because I'm not.
If you can actually play with them in the full, but 100%, I am expecting just
something
you play
similar
them
to
for
like
2 missions and then that's it.
So something similar to like a playable version of Knuckles Prologue on the animation.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's like, or you know, you just walk, you run around. Like each character plays on their island. So like, you know, with Tails, you get your flight shit. Like, again, I'm not expecting 3 entirely new fucking games to come out of this DLC, but like, I do expect something to, you know, kind of add to the story at least. More than like Musa said, like 2 missions and that's it. Like, I'm hoping to God it's more than just like, hey, do these missions, but as these characters. Like, I really hope that that's not it.
Yeah, that,
It'll be
and
episode
I do kind of expect us to be able to play with them in cyberspace, because that's just a cosmetic switch.
Right.
Not gonna lie, I honestly would not want to play as anybody else in cyberspace.
Nah, that should be a Sonic only thing.
As purely a cosmetic thing? Really?
If we're
I've never played with any of these characters in the blue style.
okay with that, I feel like we'll be hitting like adventure territory, because if it stays just the same, then of course Sonic all day. But if it's like have like a level catered to like Tails flying or Knuckles climbing,
Yeah.
then maybe.
Yeah, if that's what we're getting, then I'm on board. But I don't expect that, like, coming from this era of fucking Sonic at that, because at that point, just make a new game. Just make a new game and then incorporate those gameplay styles into that game.
It'll just be more reasons for niggas to say, give us Adventure 3.
Right.
Fuck them, just let them keep saying it. They've been saying it for like, they've been saying it since like, as early as I remember, early 2000s.
Like,
hey, you know what? I'll keep saying it.
here's this nigga.
I won't change.
Oh my god.
Bro, weren't you like born the year Adventure 2 came out?
Me?
Shut up. That's what it means. Nigga.
What you know, age means
As a kid, I was definitely behind, so everything that I played was at least a generation behind what it was supposed to be.
What do you mean?
Where I was supposed to be.
Oh
The
yeah, I
thing
mean,
that came close was playing when Unleashed was on PS2. That was it. I didn't catch up to a Sonic game like till Free Riders, and I played that at a hotel.
Oh god, ew.
Oh dear god.
Yeah, I played it once, and I was like, oh.
I hate this. So I hate this shit.
Yeah.
shout out to
The intro slaps. That's about the rest of the only positive.
That's the only thing that slaps. Everything else is just finger flicks.
This is ass.
Me turning 17 was the first time when it came out. And I think you can imagine my disappointment.
Right.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, brother.
Yeah. You get a job, you pre-order a game, you're just disappointed.
The Spider-Man mask was in the trash can after that shit.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's
no more.
like that's how I knew that like shit was just gonna be different with me and Forces. I didn't even pre-order Forces. I just went and bought it, which was like stark contrast for me and Sonic games. I was like, you know what? I'll go get it. I'll go pick it up.
Yeah, I love being able to pre-order shit digitally and just having that countdown on there. Because I did that for Mania. I didn't do that for Forces, because Forces was an afterthought. I'm like, I got Mania. I'll see how Forces looks.
I was like,
how it looked. I'm like, ugh.
Brother, Mania was like my first double cop for the franchise. I bought the collector's edition on PS4, and then I bought the digital on Switch.
Man, that collector's edition was fucking.
Welcome to the next level, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Still got the statue up on my fucking nightstand.
Yeah, mine is next to my fucking my monitor on my fucking fridge, bro.
Man, my collector's edition, I had to put that shit in his own box. Moving.
Let's see, turn that shit on.
Hey, hit that sing. Yeah, what a nerd, dude.
Yeah, man.
What a fucking nerd.
Yeah. Hey, I love my little corner, man.
That's like actually, I think Sonic Mania is like the only game I triple dipped on.
Damn, nigga, what did you? Oh, you bought it on PC?
PC. Oh damn! Now I'm thinking about it. 4 times if you count Sonic Mania Plus. PC, PS4, Switch. Switch again on Sonic Mania Plus.
Right. I was about to say because I bought Plus on PS4 and Switch. So yeah, if we're counting the DLC, definitely quadruple dipped on that game.
Yeah.
It was only $5 though.
Just so I can get a physical release.
I scooped it on PC. I ain't bad. I scooped it. So I wanted to see the mods, man.
This man.
Into the bag.
I scooped it.
You thieving black.
22 consecutive hours. That's my nigga.
This man. There's the tears. Yeah.